This is Sean with Voices of Racing with the legend Al Unser Jr. Future Star Racing facility here in Brownsburg. Al, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Welcome to our race shop.
All right, so we just got done interviewing your drivers. There's about 5 or 6 of them. How many did you have?
Yeah, I think we got 5 or 6 of them here today.
So how did you really determine who to pick? You know, there's a lot of kids out there that've got talent. What's some of the pre-qualifiers that you really look at to be able to see if they're going to be worth bringing onto the team and helping them with their career?
Yeah, what we do first off is we go and test at different racetracks, really determined by weather kind of thing, and we get them out on the racetrack, and we watch them, we see how they perform, we see how they give feedback to what the car is doing, and so on, and then we just go from there. You know, all of our kids have come from different places, and they're in different places in their career. For example, Andre Castro is very experienced and does very well. So when we go test with him, we're really developing the race car, not so much him as a driver, but developing the race car and making it go quicker. On the other end of the spectrum is Savin Christian, who is beginning. And so we really concentrate on his driving rather than anything to do with the car. You know, we just make sure it's shifting right, the brakes are working well, all that kind of stuff. And then we just concentrate with Savin on making his line right and his braking points and so on and so forth.
So obviously you got to have one-on-one time with these drivers, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you also probably have to train them as a group as well, and you want them to kind of learn from each other's mistakes. So kind of speak to that a little bit.
How that really determines is because we've got teammates, we've got 2 of each car, okay? And so we really just line up the data that comes from the race car, their throttle, their brake, their steering, what gear they're in, going around a lap, and we're able to lay this data up with the experienced driver and then the beginning driver. And so it's a direct, just back-to-back on what the beginning driver needs to do to get quicker.
Okay, so this year, 2023, what's some of the planned scenarios, and what are some of the goals that you're going to achieve with the teams?
Well, the planned scenarios is to go test and go to all the races, and then the goals is simply to win the races.
How many races are there?
There's going to be 6 weekends, which with our F4 car, there'll be 6 different weekends. There's 3 races per weekend. So that's 18 races.
Okay, and where are the cities? Where are they located?
We start off in New Orleans, and then we go to Mid-Ohio, Road America. We end up at Coda as the last race. I don't know, I can't remember the other 2, but yeah.
And then how did you originally get connected with the racing team, Future Star Racing?
Well, this is my going into my 3rd year with Future Star Racing, and so I came on in 21 when the team was first developed by Mark and Alora McAlister, and I came on as a driver coach, and then ended up extremely quick. I became manager of the team and so on, and so here we are today with a very, very large race team and a lot of kids, and you know, there's basically, we're helping make dreams come true.
Is this your first time you've been able to work with an all beginning rookie level team?
No, not really. I had done it before, a few years prior to that. I was with some other teams with some F4 cars, and so yeah, I love it in the fact that I'm able to pass on my experience to beginning drivers and so on.
You see them picking up what you're instructing them pretty easily?
Oh yeah.
Pretty instantaneous?
Some do, some don't, you know. So, but most of them, they do a great job in applying what we try to teach them and what we suggest they do when they go out in the next session and so on. So.
Well, Al, I really appreciate your time, and I also am thankful that I was able to interview a lot of people in the race industry about you. I hope you really enjoyed those. But is there anything else you'd like to say about Mark and Alora and the team itself in this coming year?
Yeah, I think it's just it's a dream come true for all of us. We all love helping the youth of racing, and especially Mark and Alora, to be able to provide this opportunity for the drivers, the parents, the crews, because it's not just about driving, it's about developing engineers. We've got some interns in here for the engineering side of it. We've got young mechanics that are working on the car, so young drivers, of course, but it's all aspects of the racing, not just driving, mechanics of the car, but also in the public relations, social media, all of that sort of thing that comes along, and it's just as important what's going on the track as what's going on off of the track. And so we just love doing what we're doing, and it's an exciting future.
Well, I thank you for all your years of service within the industry itself and inspiring these kids to get out there and win. And I know they've got a great coach, and I really appreciate your time. And this was a great open house today at Future Star Racing.
Yeah, we had a great turnout, and Alora and Bree and Norma, they all worked their tails off to make this happen.
Norma, you want to wave and say hi? Hi, well, Al, I thank you for your time, and you have a beautiful road ahead this year.
You bet. Thanks.
Hi, Norma.
Hello.
So did you have a good open house today?
Absolutely, it was a great open house. We had some great donors come by and sponsors of our foundation and the team, and
it sounds like right in my eye.
And we got sun. It may be cold, but it's not raining.
Well, I wish Future Star Racing luck this year on their path to multiple podiums.
Awesome. There you
go. We leave for
all the drivers here.
Felix, like the first year, there's no reason to go unless there's a lot of stuff. It's terrible. Okay. You ever come across anybody that's thinking about being a race officiating or an emotion?